Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 4Itchy Forever, the best damn video game channel in the history of the internet. And my very humble and unbiased opinion, of course, because I'm a humble man, as you can see. Very modest individual indeed. Let's get into it. What are we going to play? We are going to play Synergist. This game right here. $19.95 or 96. 21st Century Entertainment. I don't know if I've ever played this one. Oh yeah. Very 90s. Let's do this. This was already like, I don't know, these games were kind of already... They were kind of like outdated already by this time. They were still coming out, but they were already like, 96, you know, PlayStation was already out. Let's see, what walkthrough? I have a walkthrough here too. From AdventureGamers.com. That's what I'm using. Let's just jump right in. Okay, Synergist has 2 levels of difficulty, Novice and Challenging. The game is currently default set to Novice. To change difficulty, you may press F1 during the first half of Chapter 1. Novice mode provides extra tips when viewing an object or trying specific action. In general, the game is considered challenging by many people, even in Novice mode. However, if you wish to try the Challenging mode, you know how. Okay. I think we're just gonna go regular, you know? This better be good, damn it. So I went to go see Snow White, right? And it was just such a great movie now. Said no one. I don't even think that Zegler chick liked it. Horrible, huh? That could have been a bit...
Johnny don't wanna go. Johnny wanna stay. Please, Nurse Gibbons, help me.
Somebody, shut him up.
There, Johnny. You're going to be okay. Doctor, what are you doing? I thought this was supposed to be minor shock therapy.
You're not here to ask questions. You do what you're told, and that's all you do. Now, my friend, I'd like to think of the big picture.
You know what?
You're not in it.
That guy is a hick, no matter what you dress him up as. It comes out. By Curious Visions Production. Okay, this looks like it's gonna be... Wow. Okay, well, let's get into it. The 90s. Aha. I'm just gonna let it run. I'm gonna let it do its thing. I don't want to miss anything. Even when I dream of you. The dreamest dream will never do. Or the sweetest dream, sorry. Dreamest dream. I still miss you, babe. This is the year 2010? No. What? Wow. Well, things haven't really changed that much.
You know, you're always bitching that your newspaper assignments aren't challenging.
Yeah, but...
I didn't say I was through. Did you see me pause? Huh? Did you?
And the acting.
What am I, flapping my mouth so that I can fly away? Huh? Mr. I'm so damn good I don't have to even bother completing my articles? You had 2 days to finish that restaurant review. 2 days. So where the hell is it? People flip through the New Aris Chronicle because they want to know where's the happening place to eat. These people, our subscribers, turn to us for guidance. They need to be told where the best damn freshly caught worm-free sushi bar in this city is. But we can't tell them. Why? Because one little cub reporter doesn't think it's worth his time. It's not me you let down. It's all our faithful subscribers who every day look forward to opening up the style section of the newspaper and finding a new review of the best
this
food
is
joint that we could possibly grace the cover of our daily section with. So now where are they supposed to be? At the restaurant we reviewed yesterday?
Alright, I get it. I
Oh,
get
You
it.
would love that, wouldn't you? You'd love
Get
to
up
see
and
people
slap
being
this
forced
guy.
into eating at some day-old review diner. Well, it's not gonna happen, damn it! The only reason we don't print a new restaurant review every day is because lazy
Look at this joint, man.
entrepreneurs don't have the brass cojones
The hell,
to
what kind
build
of
them
place?
fast
This
enough.
is like fucking
Damn it, I'll build them my goddamn self if I got it.
like Frank Lopez designed your
Ever bitch to me that
fucking
your assignments are too easy when you can't
office?
even get them done. Because if I ever hear you bad-mouthing me, I'm gonna make you staff writer for the obituary. The only reason I'm not canning your hiney for the week is because Steve is sick. And I need some ass kisser with a pencil to interview Victor Ambrose.
not even listening.
So here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna run immediately to the Ambrose Foundation, and after an amazing first impression, you're gonna interview that rich flake with the depth that only God himself could have. In addition, you're gonna hand me that Skyline restaurant review. That is gonna be so damn detailed, it'll be one step short from printing their goddamn special sauce recipe.
Whoa. Why we gotta
Wait.
use the Lord's name in
You
vain?
mean I get to interview Mr. Ambrose? The Victor Ambrose?
Take a Q-tip and rub the wax out of your ear so I can stop repeating myself. The answer is yeah. Now stop thinking what a great guy I am and get the hell out of here before I get angry.
Wow. Okay. Thank you. That was incredibly annoying. I didn't listen to any of that.
For 75 cents, you can own the city's premier tabloid newspaper, and for 20 more, you can be editor-in-chief. Me, I'm a reporter, and it's another dog day at the New Aris Chronicle.
Okay. It's a lot like Countdown, actually. Alright, what am I doing? It says, you begin in your boss's office, yes. Have a look around. How do I look? Is there a look option?
You pick up a paper and find nothing that you have not heard before.
Okay, take letter knife.
A letter knife sits on top of the small filing cabinet.
Take it. Are
You
we
slip
taking
the
out
letter
the
knife
boss
into your
already?
pocket
Jeez.
and hope you won't
Yeah.
trip.
Okay. Open the door and leave. Okay. So we're just getting that. That's it. Okay, we're good.
The space
Get out of here before he starts talking again.
beyond.
Okay. So the left mouse button is like it talks. Okay, this is not bad. That room is nasty. But, I mean, it's not like... I don't know, it's just kind of weird looking, but... I like it. Talk to Hillary. Hey there, Hillary.
Hillary arches over her paperwork. She smiles at you as you approach.
He must be in a good mood. He didn't yell at you.
He didn't yell at me? Are you sure? I think he did. It says talk to Hillary. Yeah, right, I'm sick of...
Did he give you another crappy assignment this time?
Yeah, I have to interview some big shot humanitarian.
I can't understand it. Just a couple of years ago you broke that big story about Steve Lawson embezzling police money. And what happens? Holmegs follows it up with another crappy assignment? You were the hottest commodity.
He was. That's because he's afraid I'll steal his job.
Tim, that's not nice.
I know. I'm just mad that I signed a 5-year contract.
Bye. Oh, and Tim, lighten up. I'm sure the rest of the day will turn out great.
Thank you. All right. Before we talk to Doug, the volume's a little bit too high. All right, you better start getting interesting, game, before I move on. We're gonna give it a chance.
Heard you getting chewed up by Mr. H again.
Hey, I heard you were a bad actor.
Well, it's almost a full moon. You've got to expect a little insanity around here. Which reminds me, there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse coming up in a few days. You know, I've never actually seen one.
The hell? What kind of facial expressions are those? Was he actually doing those, or did they just did this guy dirty? Okay, it'll be pretty too hard to see this one with all the lights. Am I reading that right? It'll be pretty too hard to
Not true. I found a nice little place a couple miles away from here. If you want, I can take you along.
No. No, thank you. Get away from me. I don't have the time. Have someone snap a couple of shots and throw a story together. I know what you're trying to do, and I don't swing that way, guy.
Not a bad idea.
Okay, so why are we talking to these people? It says to do it, so I'm gonna do it. Okay. Look at the green filing cabinet to see the first story you ever wrote for this newspaper. Okay.
The green file cabinet bears the fine dents of misuse.
Go open it up.
Dust swirls itself into a frenzy, as does your nostalgia. You can still get a whiff of the printing press smell of the first article you ever placed in here.
Okay. Look at the dartboard to get darts. Alright.
The dartboard has seen altogether too much use. Holes reside in every aspect, including the bullseye. You take your set of lucky darts.
Take them, right? It says look at dartboard to get darts, but I just grabbed them. Okay, search your desk to find notepad. Okay, let's go ahead and search the desk.
You collect all your loose pens and put them in a mug. A random set of office supplies live in this drawer.
Is it on the desk? Search your desk to find it. Okay.
A small audio-only answering machine sits on your cluttered desk. You open...
Ah, there you go. That must be it.
A random set of office supplies live in this drawer.
Oh, Never know when Some tape might come in handy. I better bring some with me. Oh, I didn't mean to take some tape. Oh no, it does say get tape. But where's this notepad? Listen. I want answers. Tex. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth. Gotta watch that movie again. That movie is basically just I know Tom Cruise and Demi Moore is in it, but they're not that great in it really. It's all it's all Jack Nicholson. He just plays a really
A random.
Can I open the
You
other
open.
one?
A collection of pens, coffee mugs, and loose papers clutter your desk. A notepad sits between the monitor and the cubicle wall.
Oh, get it.
You grab a pen and your notepad for
There
the
you go,
upcoming
that's-
interview with Victor Ambrose.
We're gonna need that. Okay. So we got the notepad, the adhesive tape. Open your wallet to find money, and your driver's license. How do I open my? How do we do that? Yeah, how do we go into the inventory, son? Okay, so pressing escape takes you there. I just don't know how to go into my inventory though. Alright, let me bust out the manual. Why not? Make use of it, since we have it, right? What's this game called? Synergist. Like sin, but S-I-N-N. Don't be a sinner. Where is it? Syndicate. Oh, I don't. Do I even have it? Really? Guess not. Yeah, I don't have it. But how do I do that? Like, open your wallet. See, like, how do I open my wallet? Maybe I go, like, behind my back or something. Open your wallet. Give it to me. Maybe, oh, up here. See, I was remembering it's probably one. I was like thinking it's probably one of those you have to like go down. I'm like maybe it's up, you know, and it works. So you go to your wallet.
Your
right?
wallet contains your driver's license and some money.
Okay. Am I just looking for my? You find. Okay, good. Now leave the building. All right.
A large revolving door separates you from the world outside.
But before we go outside, let's save. I have a feeling this might be a good one. Resume, restore, resume current game. How do I save? There's no save here. Oh, maybe it's like this? Hold on. We have the adhesive. What is this? I was about to say, it better let me save. Or you can just forget it. Yeah. Yeah, it's like that. Yeah. Yeah. No saving, forget it. Alright, let's get out of here.
A large
That's gonna be a pain in the ass. Okay. Okay, it says you're now on the pavement outside New Arthas office building of the newspaper where you work. Go right to the subway and make your way to the Ambrose Foundation. Okay.
Hallmag's pride and joy, and the object of everyone else's envy.
You know, I was just watching this video of a car that kind of looks like that. Like one of the more like rare cars. We're going to the right, right? That's what it says. So that's where we're going. Don't worry, we won't get hit by a car. Apparently there's nobody in the city. Is that a guy there? Oh, it's a car thief. Oh, okay. So, oh, there you go. Thank you. It says there, go to Subway. I hope those mechanics can get my car fixed soon. I really don't like taking the subway. Yeah, well. Ambrose Foundation? Okay, let's go.
You take the subway to the Ambrose Foundation.
So let's head.
How many fluff stories can I be assigned? After 2 years, I think he would hand me a story that would have some meaning, but then Mr. Hallmags wouldn't trouble himself with articles that required thought. I'm just so sick of taking these trivial assignments. I should be covering the river riots or the rise of crime in the inner cities.
Yeah.
I have to admit, this interview looks to be more high class than the ones I've done in the past. I mean, here's a self-made entrepreneur who's accumulated millions of dollars when he was practically still in diapers. Even his hobbies are impressive. Senior judge of the Dab and Wine Tasting Society and founder of the Helping Brushstroke Club, which has not only given art supplies to poor inner-city schools, but they've also provided a gallery for troubled teens to display their work. I think Victor tries to outdo himself with every charitable project, and did his last one outdo them all. Building a free psychiatric hospital for the mentally disturbed? That has to impress even the most callous cynic. I just wonder how Hallmags was able to book an appointment with him, especially considering the reputation.
He's saying a lot, and okay, I guess he's not really saying. That's all. Okay, we're good. I thought he was gonna go on like his boss. We are in the Ambrose Foundation. Okay, impressive building. Okay, notice that cardboard box. Okay, use your letter knife. Let's do it.
The seal on the box is too difficult to break without an implement of some sort.
You got that implement, son.
A long, dull letter knife.
Use it.
With a little effort, the dull paper knife breaks the box seal. You open up the flaps.
Got it. Man, this thing is loud. One of those, man. It's confused about how loud it wants to be. Okay, and take food shelter ticket. Okay.
Inside, you find a stack of food shelter tickets. You pick one up when the receptionist is not looking.
Okay, good. Talk to a receptionist and convince her you have an appointment with Victor Ambrose. Convince her. Okay, that's not gonna work. That sounds like you're gonna be able to make a mistake. It's probably one of those. Let's go. Talk to the receptionist.
The receptionist looks towards you as you approach her.
Hi, I have an appointment with Mr. Ambrose.
Can I have your name, please?
It's Superman.
Let's see here. No. No Tim Matchin. Sorry.
What? This is an outrage! How about a later time? I think there has been a mistake. Let's be a little bit calm about it, you know?
I checked the book twice and you're not on the list. I'm sorry, but I don't believe there's been a mistake.
I'm certain an appointment was made.
Well, when did you make the appointment?
My boss could have made it a few days ago. It may have been made under the name Steve Rezel a month ago? I'll say the boss.
That would explain it. We had
There
a
you go.
temp here a few days ago who left the place in shambles.
That bad, huh?
Let's just say that the only thing she could file properly was her fingernails. All right, here's what I'll do. I'm going to squeeze you in right before his next appointment.
Thanks. About how long will that, will I be waiting for?
Mr. Ambrose should be here already. It's not like him to be tardy. Why don't you just relax for a few moments until he arrives?
Okay, good. Oh, there he is. There's our man. Al Gore. No.
Carolyn, you didn't mention I had any meetings right now. I hope you'll forgive my tardiness, Mr.
God, this is so bad. Mr. Oh, this is an option? There's only one. Tim Matchin. Your secretary thinks that the temp you had a few days ago screwed up my appointment. Could I speak with you?
It's possible. Why don't you step into my office?
All right. All right, this guy's definitely in the Illuminati.
Now, what is the nature of your visit, Mr. Matchin?
No, what's the nature of your, this? Your mustache. He needs to go. I work for the new Arhus Chronicle, and I was wondering if I could ask you a few questions. Do you mind if I have a seat?
Where are my manners? That would be fine, Mr. Matchin. But excuse me for a moment while I go wipe my hands. I was feeding my pet.
He was wanking. Code word for, he was wanking it. It's like, you know, these days, before the internet, you know, it was very hard. You had to use magazines. It's so easy. It's an addiction. Okay, when Vector arrives, talk to him about everything. In Victor's office, he excused himself, but you won't be able to explore his office. As soon as you try to do anything, he will return. Talk to him about everything. When Victor sits down at his desk, leave his office and go back to the lobby. Okay, so we're just waiting for this dude? Alright.
The old...
Let me try to... Oh! See? That's true. I think he's been drinking. He's a little wobbly there, huh? You alright there, buddy?
Now, Mr. Machin, let's get down to the interview.
Let's get down to it, yeah. Oh my god, you have They're like, yeah, put the glasses on too. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, you look like something, you know? What do you think of the new Arhus Chronicle? Do you like New Heart? Okay, let's just ask him this.
Well, that rather depends on how this interview goes.
Ah. Guy's got a sense of humor, okay. Do you like New Arhus City?
When you walked down these halls, didn't you feel it?
No, I didn't feel it.
Presence, Mr. Machin.
Ah, yeah, no, your presence, yes. I felt it, man. I felt the presence of greatness as soon as you walked in.
Yes, the presence felt when sharing the same space with great ambition. When I pass by my employees, they radiate a presence so potent that virtually slaps you on the back. Sadly, though, if we went in our cars and drove down a few blocks and then stepped out, you would feel it.
Tesla.
Chill coldness.
So Tesla's stock went back up, huh? That's what I heard. People were cheering going down a few days ago, and it went back up. Boldness. Could you explain that a little further?
Ghettos are a lonely void, Mr. Machin.
The
Reach out
ghettos
for that
are
drive felt from the
lonely.
human spirit, and when none is to be found, you withdraw, afraid to feel the emptiness, the cold. Look around you and you'll find partially dead drug abusers and vagrants who have only a cardboard box to call home.
What in the world are we talking about over here? But it's true. You know? What do we... Okay, I know what you mean. The rich have too much, and the poor never really get a chance to catch up.
Nothing is sadder than wasted potential. Unfortunately, that seems to be our greatest import.
I've seen homeless people since before I can remember, but nobody seems to be willing to help.
Everything runs in cycles, Mr. Machin. For many years, the government took a very conservative stance. Then it swung towards liberal, and now back to conservative. Have you ever studied nature, Mr. Machin? Ice turns to water, water evaporates to a gaseous form, and then precipitates back to water. Cycles, Mr. Machin. Be they fashion or poverty, they are always present.
And I suppose you study these cycles?
Mr. Machin, I have made a career of studying patterns. That is why I'm on top.
I don't get what he's talking about. So the homeless people on the street was because conservative? I don't know. We'll see, we'll watch. You're saying your success is because you study cycles?
If you follow patterns like those in a rug, they will lead you to the other end.
That's a very philosophical way of viewing things, Mr. Ambrose.
If I talk about an idea, they call it philosophy. If I perform an idea, they say it's science. And if I make money, they claim it's business. You can choose any title you wish, but what matters is its essence, not its name.
Why did you choose to build a psychiatric hospital?
Well, as I previously mentioned, there is nothing sadder than wasted potential, and I fully intend to prevent it. This hospital has often been referred to as a warehouse for undesirables, but I see it as a first step towards progression.
Okay. What can you tell me about yourself, Mr. Ambrose?
I feel my actions and my work represent me far better than I could tell you.
So do you have anything else planned? Or are you going to sit back and look for more cycles?
Yes.
Yes to which question? I think he's done talking to us. Okay, it says, when Victor sits down at his desk, leave his office. Okay.
You look out.
Mr. Philosophy didn't like our tone.
You walk through the doorway into the lobby.
It is the essence in which you do things. Okay, buddy. Okay, we're leaving the building.
You leave.
I appreciate them going there, though. Now we're going to New Arhus Chronicle. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah.
You take the subway to the New Aris Chronicle.
I got my
That really turned out to be an intense interview. I think Victor's enthusiasm is contagious because I feel like writing a top-notch article. Of course, if I did, Holmegs would be sure to chop down my article to a little column. Everything's one column. That way he has room enough for the trashy articles. I don't have room enough for an article on crime against the elderly, but people's astrological signs need to take up a half a page. Not that anyone would bother writing an important scoop. Look at me. The only life-affecting article I've ever signed my name to was the contract with the Chronicle, and I still have 3 years of it to fulfill.
This guy's a little selfish. This guy, Mr. Self-Important.
The revolving door helps.
Woman getting attacked on the subway, that's important news. Oh, what the hell? It's just one of those? Oh, shit. Is it gonna go like all like, psychological on us? Okay, I'm sorry. Gotta get ready. Enter the building. Look at the answer machine on your desk and play back the message from Nick. Okay. It's this candy. It's so good.
You play back your messages.
I don't even know what that is.
Matchin, this is Nick. Here's the last of those favors I owe you. Let me tell you, it's big. Real big. Meet me at the usual place at Heisenberg Park in an hour.
Oh, that was a Resident Evil sound. They ripped that from Resident Evil. Okay, so we're on our way to Heisenberg Park. Let's head out. A little game before we get into part 2. I want to get to I want to play Return to Ringworld. We played the first one, Ringworld. It was pretty good. The story is interesting. Outside your office, go. Okay. Just making sure. I didn't forget anything. I have a feeling you're going to get to drive a car later. Revolving restaurant, Heisenberg Park. Let's go.
You take the subway to Heisenberg Park.
Let's roll.
I see Nick is up to his usual tricks, which means a good scoop for me and a nasty headache for anyone on the receiving end. The first time he gave me an inside story, I ended up busting Captain Barbarelli's ex-partner for embezzlement. Of course, Hall Mags wanted to completely sensationalize it to the point of lies. Well, at least people knew I was the one who cracked the case, even if the story didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. The hardest part of all, though, was turning down those offers from Global Today. How was I to know they were going to offer me a job? If only I didn't sign the contract with New Hours Chronicles just a couple months before. Anyhow, Nick sounded real jittery, like something intense was happening. I haven't heard him that nervous since the fiasco with his ex Sheila. Oh, what a bitch. She tried to take the car, the house, the computer, everything.
The computer?
Said she couldn't stand his line of work. Well, I can't blame her for that, but I
What
can
a
blame her
bitch.
for lying to the judge about Nick cheating on her. Nick would never have an affair. Sheila was all that was on his mind.
I mean, the
As
computer,
for
you go too
her,
far.
I think I used up every roll of film in just a couple days when Nick hired me to take proofs of her affairs. Those pictures sure helped him win his settlement. But man, did it break his heart. Still, the scenario wasn't all bad.
Still got this
After
candy
all, it's
stuck
how
in
I
my...
met him. At the time,
was great
he couldn't
candy,
even
but
afford to
it's-
pay me for the photographs. Said he would owe me some favors. 5 inside scoops before anyone else could get them.
Feel like a
It
dog
certainly
when you
helped
do
get my
peanut
career
butter or something.
started. Never could figure out how he could get so close to all those scandals without getting caught up in them. He always seems to stay just one step ahead.
I stopped listening. You just went on too long. Oh, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. We have a body. Here we go, guys.
You stare at the ravaged body in disbelief. It's Nick. Deep slashes checker his bloated torso as the ground is littered with appendages. A hand tries to clasp the broken remains of a cellular phone.
Nick?
Joseph!
Looks like he's about to get attacked by, Cerberus. Okay, yeah, cut. Next. That, like, took 5 seconds too long.
What did Dr.
Just go to
Marlin
sleep,
do to
Johnny,
Ricky?
and forget about it. Nothing will happen to you, as long as you don't get involved.
Man, this is so... The 90s.
Yeah, what's going on? Who's that? Oh, man.
You were just talking to him on the phone an hour ago. A man appears. Talk to the man. Okay.
A scrunt.
Hey, I know you're there, buddy.
You grab the man by his jacket.
Oh. Hold it right there, Buster.
Ouch! Hey, man, let up!
You think you were gonna get away with this?
What the hell are you talking about?
Did you think you could kill Nick in broad daylight?
I didn't kill him. He was dead when I got there, man.
Sure. And you had nothing to do with this.
Look at him. He's been ripped to shreds. I don't have the strength for that. Hell, I don't even have a knife.
Well, yeah, but when the full moon hits and you turn into a werewolf, that's what I think happened. You're gonna have to do better than that, pal.
Look, it's simple. I heard this noise, see?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it sounded like growling or something. It was really weird. I went over to check it out when I found your friend dead.
Bullshit. You really think I'm gonna fall for that? You didn't see anyone else?
I'm telling you, man. That's all there is to it. Somebody had it in for your friend.
This guy's definitely lying to me. There's gotta be more to this. Yeah. There's gotta be more to this. That better be all.
All right, man. All right. There's also this.
Stole the money. What? Give me that. Hey, this is Nick's wallet.
Yeah?
Yeah?
That's sick. You ripped off a dead man?
Hey, it's a living. Anyhow, I'm getting out of here before the cops come. Better watch your back, pal. Around here, death always rubs off on people who get involved.
Okay. Shouldn't we report this guy? I mean, he is like, hey. Okay, open Nick's wallet.
A matchbook, a packet of blue dust, stacks of money, and a fake FBI ID.
A fake
They
FBI?
bulge the wallet's skin to the point of ripping.
Uh-oh. Nah. Look at the matchbook to see address. Okay.
The match's body is made of fuzzy cardboard that droops even before you strike it. The bottom of the matchbook reads, Last Chance Bar.
Looks brand new. Maybe I should go there and find out what's going on. Okay, what else? Let me look at the FBI badge.
Nick's best fake ID yet. With a blurry picture and an official signature
Why would
by
he use
official
that?
Federal Agent Sykes, this ID is sure to fool most.
That's probably what got him killed. Is this a should I... We don't grab the cellular phone? Okay. So we just look at the badge. It doesn't even tell me to do that, really. You find a magic blue dust packet. Blue dust packet? What is that? Oh, some drugs?
Fragile cyan snowflakes gather within the packet.
Okay. Not drugs? That's unfortunate. I thought it was going to be drugs. I think that would make the game much more interesting, I think. Help it out a little bit, you know? Give it a little boost. Okay, leave the park and head to Last Chance Bar. Okay, let's get that one. Let's go. Alright. Last Chance Bar. Oh, we're going to the bar. Oh, this is going to be a good one. I haven't even been to my apartment yet. I don't think.
You take the subway to the Last Chance Bar.
Bastards! I can't believe Nick is gone. What kind of a sicko? In the middle of the day? I just can't believe it.
Who would do that? Who would do such a thing?
Himself in a phone booth. Being that careful is what always kept him alive. Till now. The way he was killed. Shredded like a cat toy.
We're not going to call the
Do that to
police?
someone. They say that a killer's on the loose. Nick's murder couldn't have been random. If only I knew what Nick had to tell me. If I can find that out, then maybe I'll find the killer. Let's start with this matchbook. Last Chance Bar. I've heard of that place. Real seedy, bad part of town. Why would Nick hang in a watering slum like that? Why are these blue crystals all over
hose.
the matchbook? Doesn't smell of anything. I don't think I'm gonna venture a taste though. Well, maybe I'll get some answers at that alcohol shack. Hopefully someone there knows what happened to Nick.
Excuse me. Okay. Let me save. There's a bum rummaging through the bins. Talk to the bum. Alright. You sure? Let's talk to the bum.
I'm busy. Do you mind?
You're busy. Okay. You sure? You sure you're busy?
I'm grocery shopping for dinner.
Ah, can I join you? I was wondering if you can help me.
Hey, the asshole section's on the other side of the alley.
Whoa, Anthony. I don't think I care for your attitude.
Take it up with the management.
And what are we gonna do with him? What do we want from this guy? It just says talk to the bum. He's not friendly. Walk down the stairs to the bar. Okay.
The cement. You climb down the steps and reach a door.
Whatever. You do you, man. Oh shit, it's one of these. Okay. I have a feeling like a shotgun barrel is gonna come through there. Like, what do you want? Let me see. What exactly am I... Okay, knock on the wooden door. Knock, knock.
Yeah?
Ask you for the password. Okay, how about opening the door?
How about giving me the password?
I never realized your place was so creme de la creme.
That's not it.
Well, how about please? You have no idea what the password is, so climb back upstairs. Okay.
Not it either.
Why, you son of a bitch? Okay, let's just get out of here. We don't have to go through all that. We don't have to. Okay.
3 strikes and you're out.
Damn. What the hell am I gonna get? How the hell am I gonna get in there? A gun? Guns solve all problems. Talk to the bum again. He won't help you unless you give him something. Give him food, shelter, ticket. Okay, let's just talk to the guy.
I'm busy. Do you mind?
Yeah, you're hungry though, man. Can you tell me about this place? Is there any other way in?
Can't get past the bouncer, huh?
No. What did I do wrong? Why can you?
This is great. I'm getting entertainment with my dinner. Tell me, can you cluck like a chicken while juggling empty sardine cans?
Yeah, I can.
So, I guess Aunt Edna is the only one.
Look, can you help me out or not?
I don't know. Maybe I'd be more willing if I had some sort of down payment. Some real food would be nice.
I'm not sure what kind of a down payment.
Yeah, well, do you have any booze?
I'm not giving you... Okay, if I had booze, listen, you wino. If I had booze, why would I want to go in the bar?
Did you at least bring champagne?
What do you think?
Then go crash someone else's party.
Alright, let me give him the stupid thing. We're giving him the food shelter ticket. Here, you bum.
The food shelter ticket has the...
It's not booze, but it's something. Is that a good enough down payment?
Beautiful. Hey, just tell the bouncer the truth is out there. Oh yeah, and don't forget to slip him some green.
Some green? Like weed? Oh, money. Okay. Tell the bouncer the password and then give him some money.
And he lets you get into the bar now. Okay, I think we got it. I'll save again, yeah.
The cement
Like he's going into water or something. Alright.
You stare at the curvatures of the grain.
Yeah? How about giving me the password? Your performance would be better with a prop.
With a prop? Alright. How about 20 bucks?
Ah, green's my favorite color. Welcome to Le Chateau Watering Hole.
Le Chateau. Alright, let's go. That's how you say that. Okay. Alright, we are here. Any arcades? Okay, talk to the darts player. He'll challenge you to a game of darts. Okay, let's talk to the man. Yes, sir.
You attempt a conversation.
Hey, punk! Can't you read the sign?
What do you want? I can. Too bad you can't. Did anyone in your family live? Okay.
Can you play darts, loser?
Yeah, I'll play darts. Yeah, and I could kick your butt.
Why don't you put some money where your mouth is?
You're on. 50 bucks says your history. I use my lucky darts? Okay, I'll use my lucky darts, yeah. I got my own darts, buddy. Let me break out Lucille. My dart kit.
No punk ever does that to me!
Yeah, go beat his ass. It was fucking long hair.
Hey there. That was some fight. I felt as though I had front row seats.
She wants to get some? Yeah, but I'd rather be watching than participating. Glad you liked the performance. Okay, what am I doing? Do not go back to her place. Okay, do not, it says. Approaches you.
Must have been fierce.
No, it was nothing.
Nothing? That was such graceful aim. You really know how to shoot your load.
He's got herpes. Well, that's me. I don't know if we should be talking like this. I aim to please. She has to remain at the bar after you leave, so leave the bar alone. For now, you'll be mugged. Okay. She has to remain. Okay.
Spoken like a true gentleman. Fair enough.
Now get away from me. And I guess I have to get out of here. Okay, go. Right? Remain at the bar after you leave. So leave the bar alone for now. Okay, let's
the
go.
grain.
we gotta go. That's what it says. We can come back. And it's...
Hey, what are you doing? Shut up, man. This doesn't have to hurt. Tony, grab his wallet now. Like hell you will.
Oh.
Oh, shit, there's Ice Rock. Okay, grab his wallet. Tony, man, last night I must have slept with Lady Luck.
We got robbed.
You freaks, kill me!
I don't know. Liar.
So, how many more must I kill before one of you talk?
Chapter 2.
I knew I shouldn't have been in that part of town. Why did Nick hang out there? Damn, it looks like those muggers took Nick's wallet and that packet of blue dust. Getting hit must have really shook me up to have such a strange dream. What's the last thing I recall? I remember meeting a beautiful lady. What did the bartender call her?
Oh no.
What? Jessica? Where am I?
You're in my apartment.
How'd that happen?
Can my head feel any worse? What happened?
Oh, okay, it does happen. Yeah.
After you left the bar, you were mugged. When I walked outside, you were bleeding in a ditch. So I brought you back to my place. I rubbed some ointment on your cuts, and hopefully that will make them heal faster.
Thanks.
Thank you.
My pleasure. I'm no doctor, but it looks like you're going to be okay, with the exception of one hell of a headache.
Okay. It says, talk to Jessica about everything.
You smile and start the conversation.
So tell me about yourself, Jessica.
Well, I'm not sure what to say.
Just, just fill in the, do what you girls do.
Enjoy doing? Who has the time?
There must be something that you like doing.
Well, I've always been fond of the simple things. Little things, like a flower growing from the sidewalk crack, or a spider weaving a web which glows from the neon sign it hangs from.
What? Oh, okay. Those sights are not that uncommon.
But that's the point.
She's like, don't argue with me!
They perform these rituals that are so plain, they have no room for complications. That's what makes them so wondrous.
You have an interesting way of thinking.
I survive. That's what I do for a living. Unfortunately, you need to make money to survive. And I did it the only way I know how. Tim, I'm a prostitute.
See? I told you she had herpes. So you came to me?
No, it's not like that. I mean, I'm there for business, but when I saw you beat Jack, I knew I had to meet you. He's such a bastard, and no one had the nerve to put him in his place. Well, until you showed up.
Thanks, but I only fought him in self-defense.
See, that's what's so great about you. Even though you fought him, you didn't try to tear him to pieces. Most people in a tough situation would either do nothing, or they'd go way over to the other extreme. But you were cautious, even when you let loose.
For someone who enjoys simple things, you're full of complications.
I know. I guess we all just strive towards being what we can't. And that's what gets us in trouble. Well, that's what Frankie says anyhow.
Frankie? Who's he?
Didn't I mention him to you? He's my boss.
Oh, your pimp. Oh, your pimp. I guess I should have realized. Well, what's he like?
He may be a bit harsh, but he was there when I needed someone. He helped me out when I was just a runaway. He does handle people a little rough, but no one messes with him or his girls. It's just that...
What is it?
Well, to be honest, I'm scared. Frankie had a serious drug problem a few years ago. I got him to quit, but now I think he started up again. It's all he thinks about. Last week he split a client's ribs for not supplying enough of this stuff.
I don't care.
I just don't know what to do, Tim.
Yeah, you know what? Let me go talk to him. Let me get in the middle of this. I'm not gonna go tell your pimp anything, okay? I'm going home. Don't worry, Jessica. Things will get better.
I hope so. I used to tell myself the same thing, but I've had serious doubts. Maybe having someone else believing
pray
in
for
me
him?
will make the difference.
Go see a church. You guys go to church together. So, what's your opinion on New Arha City?
Even with all its problems, it is still my home.
Can you tell me about the Last Chance Bar?
Isn't the place romantic? After all, it's where we met.
Have you seen a guy around the bar named Nick?
There's so many guys that come by the bar, I hardly keep track of names.
Oh, God. What can you tell me about Bart and Bartender?
He's the third bartender we had in 5 months. When situations get rough, bartenders always seem to get in the middle. Maybe that's what makes them so easy to talk to. Unfortunately, that's what also gets them killed.
It seems odd to have a cyborg be bartending.
Well, he has the strength to take care of himself and the bar. And he isn't so bad. In fact, he's probably more human than some of the regulars there.
What do you think of the... What?
I have better home videos than his cheesy programs.
Okay, do you think I ought to go down, what, to the Napped?
Please, just mentioning the name puts a lump in my throat, but maybe you should go there and report your mugging anyway.
Okay, do you know anything about, some sort of blue dust?
Blue dust? Sorry, Tim, I don't know anything about it.
You sure? It's like the new cocaine. Have you heard of the Skyline restaurant?
That's the classiest restaurant in town. I heard just the tips alone can cost a small fortune. Wouldn't it be nice to go there?
No. Are you familiar with the Rubin Corporation?
Oh, those bastards. Dumping toxic waste into our waters. Just makes me sick thinking about it.
She's got a lot of, for a prostitute, she's got a lot of, Do you read the New Arhas Chronicle?
That trashy tabloid newspaper? I read it all the time. I just love their crazy stories.
Okay, do you know anything about BIOS? Jeez, okay.
Biosphere 3 has flowers that are blossoming over what once was toxic ground.
They had her do a lot.
That life can be like that. Here we are. You got mugged, and I'm having trouble with Frankie. But maybe some good will come of it. There could be a reason why all this is happening.
Yeah, she's a very optimistic whore. I have to say, I gotta give her credit. God bless her. What do you think about Heinsberg Park?
Outside of it being so beautiful before it was polluted, only that the biosphere is supposed to pay for all the damage. But I'll tell you, Tim, there's no way it can pay for all the lives it's ruined.
Better go report that mugging. Oh, here comes
Jessica, What did I tell you about not checking in with me? And who the fuck is this?
That's her pimp? Oh god. What am I playing? What in the fuck am I playing over here? Look, I'm a friend of Jessica. She just let me spend the night here because I got jumped in the alleyway.
You don't have an appointment. What do you think? We're running a fucking charity?
He looks like he's gonna ask me for a stapler. Okay, you don't have to take this attitude with me. I'm a friend of Jessica's. You think so with the way you're dressed? Damn!
Hey, why don't you shut up before I gut your insides? Where the hell is my machete?
Oh, he's like Australian.
You climb out.
We gotta get through. Oh, we don't have our shoes. Did we just get out of there without our shoes? Damn. We gotta get out of here. After you climb down the fire escape, go right to the subway and head for New Arthas Chronicle. Going straight to work. I'm so tired, man. This new, like, it's gonna take me a minute. You know, I'm doing this whole new, changing up my sleep pattern, yeah. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Hey, back in the day, it would take like a day or a couple of days or two. Or 3, I should say. Arthas.
You take the subway to the New Arthas Chronicle.
I just want to see what this is all gonna, where this is all gonna lead. It's supposed to be in 2010. Enter the building, open the green filing cabinet, and read the old article about Captain Barbarelli. Okay. Let's go ahead and open that.
Dust swirled.
Here's that article Global Today wrote about the big story I broke a couple years ago. Okay, police officer found guilty by Jeff Springfield. The growing belief that Our Lady of Justice has been blinded, not by righteousness, but instead by the lure of corruption, was strengthened. Strengthened? Oh, excuse me. Today, as Officer Stephen Lawson was found guilty of embezzling over $500,000. Officer Lawson, who has served on the police force since 1996, was assigned, among other duties, to handle police evidence. This evidence includes over 50 pounds of illegal blah blah blah. Oh, you can go ahead and read. Oh, what? Lawson denies all charges until college reporter Tim Machin, who has brought Emmett's story to light. Okay, so I get it. He brought the story to light.
Now, is that the story I'm supposed to be looking at? Oh, Captain Barbelli. Let me see.
Dust.
I gotta make sure. I think this is it. I mean, I don't see Captain Barbelli, but... Oh, there, yeah, it is. It is about Barbelli. Okay, good. Alright, that's all it wanted us to do here. And then it says, head right to the subway and go to New Arthas Police Department. Let's roll. It's got that Countdown kind of feel to it. I kind of like it better because Countdown is like, dude, it is too much. Very little room for error. Okay. New Arthas Police Department.
You take the subway to the New Arthas Police Department.
Look, my hands, they're shaking. It's all starting to get to me. I mean, how many times am I going to have a knife pointed at me? All I was going to do was write a trivial restaurant review. Now look at me. I'm chased out of the slums by a crazed pusher, and that was after hallucinating about I don't even know what I saw. An autistic savant be getting mangled by this guy's unrelenting fists. I mean, who the hell was he? And how would he... Wait. How could I even know that that guy's autistic? I didn't see anything that would suggest he was. What am I doing? I'm talking to myself as if this really happened. I need to get to the NAPD and get some control over my situation. I should talk to Captain Barbarelli. He's always in control of himself. Well, except when I ask him to do a favor. Sometimes I think he still holds a grudge against me for busting his partner. I mean, come on, that was 2 years ago, and if he's going to be mad at anyone, it should be his partner. He's the one who stole the drug money. Besides, if anyone deserves to hold a grudge, it's me. After I did that report, I finally got the job offers I've been wanting, but I had to sign on with this trashy newspaper a couple months before. What the hell was I going to do, though? I mean, I need to eat.
True. You need to do your job. Okay, enter the police station. Let's go. I still don't like... Uh-oh, here we go. What's going on? Talk to the desk sergeant. I'm just gonna skip right past everybody.
He seems annoyed at your approach.
Oh.
Is there something I can help you with?
Ice Cube, in. Officer, I'd like to report a mugging. I'd like to speak with Captain Barbarelli.
You and everybody else around here.
Let me see your ID. Look, it's really important that I speak with him.
I'll schedule you in for an appointment.
Thank you. My name is Tim. I'm a friend of Barbarelli. I'll talk with you later.
Machin? I've heard of you. Barbarelli's mentioned you once or twice.
What lies have been spread about me this time?
Why don't you wait for him in his office? I think he'll be there shortly.
Okay, good. So head left to his office. Let's just go.
This... You walk down the corridor and enter Barbarelli's office.
Okay. I like it. Nice looking office over here. Looks alright. Looks like something out of American Ninja. American Ninja would be passing by here soon. We gotta be quick before he comes. Okay, look at the fax machine on Barbarelli's desk. Let's look at it.
A large fax machine sits on the desk. A recent fax rests in the received pile.
Read the fax. Captain, we have just made a positive ID on the victim. Here at Elm and Broad Street, I regret to inform you that our cursory observations indeed confirm the victim was Officer Karen Rizzo. The time of death puts her during the time she normally patrols this vicinity. There is very little to go by here, and the forensic specialists have just arrived to clean up the mess. Sir, speaking quite frankly, this killing seems to fit in with other slayings this past week. I realize that our prerogative was to keep this out of the press, but I no longer see how this is going to be possible. News of the death of the community college student and the clerk from Teckles R Us are already spreading. Granted that the news of this killer is still only rumors to the public, but it is only a matter of time before the truth gets out. I suggest that a closed meeting be held to review the current situation. Thank you. Okay. Okay, notice there's a lot of shredded paper laying around the rubbish bin. Okay.
A collection of shredded papers lies haphazardly around the trash can.
Use adhesive tape. Oh, we're gonna do that right here? Okay. Sure. I believe that.
What?
I believe he's gonna do that right here in the office.
You tape up the fragments of paper.
We tape it up, and what do we see? What is it? Oh, taped up paper? Okay. Then pick it. Okay. Why wouldn't he pick it up?
The paper.
I can't read that. Can we get like a... I better hold on to this. I have a feeling it might be useful. Okay, good. Look at the taped up letter in your inventory. Okay, let's look at it. Oh, shit. I can't really do that. It's...
The paper is part of a letter, apparently from Barbarelli's mistress.
Okay. Know how... bored it gets? But don't you see... I can't read that. Is there a zoom in? Okay. It doesn't matter. It's from his mistress. Does anybody care? No. Oop, oh, I'm sorry. Resume current game before we get in trouble. Oh shit. Alright. Are we alright? I feel like did I screw something up here? I don't know, that was weird. It's a note from Barbara. Okay, so Barbara's been a naughty boy. Leave the office. Okay, let's go back. Let's get out of here. Let's go.
You walk out of the office and out to the corridor.
Back to the murder scene.
You open the doors and leave the building.
Is it just listed as murder scene? I think it is. Let's see. You are watching the best damn video game channel in the history of the internet. Murder scene. Let's go.
You take the subway to the murder scene.
Every year, the urban underground downtown area becomes more and more decrepit. Now it's reached the point where I can't tell what's more run down, the people or the buildings. The city certainly has found a way to deal with it. Hey, just build a new foundation over the condemned buildings. Then build beautiful skyrises and businesses on top of the foundation for the well-to-do. And as a bonus, they don't even have to see any of the poor that live below. How long will that last, though? I mean, half the gangs down there spend their time trying to whittle away the foundation that lies above them. In another few years, these metropolitan buildings might collapse. Wouldn't that be chaos?
Wow, this is
The
made
whole
in
city section goes under
1996.
without even an earthquake.
This is
Well, that
supposed to be in
fact that the latest
2010.
victim was a police officer.
What he's talking about, a lot of things that are like already happening.
Surprised the police were able to keep it quiet for so long. There's got to be a connection between this murder and the death of Nick. Maybe someone down at the crime scene can shed some light. That is, if I can get in.
We'll get in. Oh, whoa, okay. Show FBI badge you got from Nick's body to Officer Estrada. Okay. I will do that.
Your ID seems convincing enough to get the officer's attention.
Okay, my name is Federal Agent Sykes. I'm here to check out the murder scene.
Okay, go on in.
Wow. Imagine that. Just like that? Okay. He lets you through, so walk up into the alley. Alright.
You enter the alley.
Let's go. I should save. Come on, let's get it. Let's keep it moving. Some of the backgrounds I do like. Okay, there's a forensic officer dealing with the crime scene. Talk to her about everything. Really? Is that her? Oh, okay.
Yeah? What do you want?
I'm Federal Agent Sykes.
Sorry, Agent Sykes. I've been up for the past 3 days, and it's been getting me a little testy. What can I help you with? But please, make it quick, because I'm on my way out.
Hey, do you know anything about, Blue Dust? What can you tell me about this homicide?
Officer Rizzo was on duty when she was murdered. She would patrol the area and clean up the local trash, if you know what I mean. Look, I'm not sure what she was
She's
doing
actually
in
the
this
best
alley, but
act-
I do know
Congra-
she died
she's the best
violently.
actor in this whole game.
Something, and I don't mean human, leapt out and slashed her. She most likely bled to death within a few minutes.
Okay, what do you mean, slashed?
Yeah, I mean, as in she looked like some
she
damn
didn't have
jigsaw
much
puzzle by
competition,
the
but
time
she
the
is the
killer
best.
got through with her. There were huge incisions across her face and upper torso. This killer is sick. I mean, real sick.
Sick man. Does the department have any leads as to who it might be?
Well, we don't have much. 3 other bodies like Rizzo's have been found in the last 48 hours. We even found one over at Heisenberg Park a few hours ago.
Okay, Heisenberg Park. Do you know who the victim was?
Unfortunately, no. We found his body so mutilated that it was unrecognizable. He didn't even have any ID on him, which makes me wonder if he was robbed. We'll try to identify him through his dental records.
Man, that had to be Nick. If I told her his identity, it would save time to run a dental check. But it would also give me away. I better keep quiet. Studio. Okay, you said that you suspected the killer wasn't human? Aliens.
No person has that type of strength. But there were humanoid footprints found by the victims. The boys down at the station think the killer's a cyborg with prosthetic claws. As for me, I'm not jumping to any conclusions until there's more to go on.
Okay, tell me, where is Officer Rizzo's body now?
She was brought to the city mortuary about an hour ago.
Do you have any leads or not?
That's the whole point. We don't. The killer hasn't even left any recognizable fingerprints on any of the victims. It's so frustrating.
Do you know anything about a blue dust? This is about that. It's like a very strong cocaine.
Funny you should mention that, because there have been a number of bodies in the last 2 weeks that had small traces.
That's who she's
of
like.
blue
I was like,
dust
she
on them.
reminds me of something.
But more than
Jesse
that,
Spano.
these bodies were decayed.
There you go.
I mean, decayed. 5 years on the force, never seen anything
Could have been her
like
sister,
it.
you know? Jesse Spano's sister. Is there a link between the decayed bodies and this?
I don't think so. This is definitely the work of a vicious killer. As for the decayed bodies, though, we're not sure what's causing it. It may be some new type
I think
of
Slater
lethal
would date her.
narcotic. You might want to talk to Jim. the
Hey,
head
maybe she did date
forensics down
Slater.
at the station. I'm sure he knows more about the blue dust than I do.
Geez, this is like... What do you think about your police...
What kind of question is that? If I didn't like the new RS Police Department, I wouldn't be
I don't
working
know. I don't know. This walkthrough is telling me to ask you everything. What can you tell me about Jim?
He's a pretty nice guy. He should be able to tell you more about the recent deaths than I can.
Okay, what can you tell me about Captain Barbarelli?
You know, a lot of people say he's real cranky, and I'm not denying it. But he works really long hours, and he's a real asset to our team.
Okay, what can you tell me about yourself, Jennifer?
Look, I don't date men that come on to me at a murder scene.
Ah. What is bad taste? Okay, what can you tell me about Officer Estrada?
He's out in front keeping the usual crowd out. Thank God for that.
Okay, what do you think of new Arhus?
It's a great
Aris.
place to
I'll just
keep
call
the
it Aris.
forensic busy.
What can you tell me about the city?
If you talk to Fred, the chief mortician, I'm sure he'll be able to help you.
Would it be nice if there's just a button you don't have to, like, thank you, thanks for your help and goodbye, that's it? What can you tell me about the chief mortician?
He's usually a no-nonsense type of guy. We always try to help each other out. Which reminds me, he owes me some lab equipment. Too bad. I could really use that right now.
Have you ever read the New RS Chronicle?
Yeah, I know that newspaper. The department buys it in bulk as a cheap alternative to paper towels.
Well, thank you for your time, Officer Allen. So she uses the newspaper that he writes for toilet paper. Okay, now what? Okay, after the conversation, leave the alley, go left to the subway, and head to the morgue. Alright.
I get out of here. Oh, there? Okay.
You exit the alleyway.
I am tired, but I'm gonna keep going. Maybe we can beat it. Might be one of those. I don't think it's that long. Or do we head back to the subway? Oh, there you go. Okay, morgue. Let me see, how much more is there? Oh my god. Oh, shit, not that much. But yeah, no, it is big. It is a big game. Cuz we're just about to finish chapter 2. There's still some to go. And there's 3, 4, 5 chapters with a lot to do. Let's see. Morgue, okay.
You take the...
There are too many loose ends and not enough tight answers. A murdered police officer and Nick's death. Where's the connection? They were both slashed brutally. That can't be a coincidence. Shootings might be commonplace around here.
Is this
but
going to
having
be
a
in the
body
end it's
covered
him?
with claw marks is definitely
I feel like
the work
that's
of an
good.
individual. And a sick one at that. Nick and this officer, I think her name was Rizzo, might be in a position of power, but what about the other victims? One was a community college student, and the other was a desk clerk for a fishing company. Not exactly frontrunners for a terrorist group, but then why else would they be killed? Unless they were bystanders who got in the way when he set out to kill Nick and Rizzo. But how could that be? They were killed several days before Nick. Just doesn't make sense. Well, maybe the chief mortician can fill in some blanks.
Okay, enter morgue. Look at janitor's cart. Like a casino.
As if you
This
opened a tomb, flat, dry air escapes the mortuary and disperses into the atmosphere. You enter.
Okay. We are in. Look at janitor's cart.
Cleaning fluid a la carte. There is a diary resting on top.
A diary, which is on top of the cart. Read the diary and learn he's lost a photo. Okay.
It offers you a drink, but you decline. The diary appears to be quite worn from constantly being written in.
Okay, the day started out great. I came from Sandy's house to work. She was all I could think about all day. Well, I wasn't paying attention to work today, and Fred got mad. It wasn't anything important, you understand. That is loud. Wasn't anything important, you understand. Just some sweeping up. Well, anyhow, at the end of the day, I realized my photo of Sandy went missing. I'm not sure what happened to it. Could somebody have taken it?
I bet somebody did, or someone did, just to get me back for something or other. It makes me so mad, and I can't ask her for another picture. She would be really offended. I'm so heartbroken without her photo. Dave. Okay. DOS. Nukem 3D for 3! What's going on, brother? Teach me about life. What's new in the world? What's happening out there? What am I missing? You think you're better than me? What is the news? Okay, so I find a photograph, take the photograph and look at it.
The diary appears to be quite worn from constantly
I don't see it. Or do I already have it on me? Oh, wait a minute. Outside. Oh, never mind. To learn he's lost the photo of Sand. Okay, leave the morgue. Okay, let me leave.
You exit the morgue.
I see. We gotta get out. We gotta look at the trash. I get it now. Gotta find this guy's, you know.
You submerge your hand into thick, bubbling, pasty gunk. A half-eaten banana squirms and oozes between the cracks in your fingers. You finally find a picture of...
Good. We found a picture of the woman. Take it.
You remove as much gum as you can, and then you carefully place the photo in your wallet.
Now back in. Right? Take the photograph and look at it. Oh, let's...
As if you...
I gotta look at it first.
If Darwin was a photographer, this would have been his snapshot of the missing link.
Awesome, okay.
You enter the silent building.
Okay. Now, am I giving it to him? Give photograph to janitor. Okay, perfect. Is this yours, sir? Is this yours?
It seems you've gotten his attention.
Thanks. I've been looking for this for weeks.
Now I'm looking for the chief mortician.
Please allow me to help you. I'll get Fred.
Thank you. You see, in 1996, that's how you get shit done. Thank you. You can go down the corridor now. I guess the janitor wants me to go there. Thank you. I appreciate it. For 3! Oh wait, it says talk to the... Oh shit.
You can make... You walk back to the lobby.
Oh, never mind.
He's totally incoherent.
Thanks. I've been looking for this for weeks.
Oh.
Please allow me to help you. I'll get Fred.
I think I'm supposed to talk to him. I guess the janitors wants me to... Okay. Just want to make sure. But DOS? Yeah, what about it? And? This guy. You go down the corridor. Okay, talk to the mortician about everything. Let's talk. Oh, this is gonna be...
Ah, you must be Federal Agent Sykes. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. How may I help you?
I have some questions regarding the recent killing.
Certainly. I am here to be of service.
Going good, brother. What's new in the world? What is happening out there? Did you watch Snow White? I saw it, man. It's a great movie. It's amazing. Yeah. Nobody saw it. What's her name saw it, though? What's her name? Rachel Zegler? Is that her name? She saw it. Empty theater, though. That's another strike. What was it, Captain America? That's sad. That should have been easy. Really, this is my recommendation to Disney. For Aladdin, Little Mermaid, right? And Snow White, Beauty and the Beast, all these. Just make another cartoon. Just make a cartoon. They used to be the cartoon people. They don't make cartoon movies anymore. Just make them cartoons. It would have been bigger. I think so. Even remember the Aladdin? They had the whole live action Aladdin movies and all that, or the movie with Will Smith. That was bad. That's a bad choice. At the time, I guess this was before the slap. Remember? Now, like slap, it's like no one's gonna want to watch that. Hey, what's up, Neo Geo Zach? My man. What's up, my people? What's new in the world? Teach me about life. What's happening out there? Am I missing anything? Yeah, it was. I think it was obvious it was gonna flop though, right? I was gonna say Beauty and the Beast, Snow White. I think ever since it's they were showing little clips of it, everybody was already like, "This is gonna suck." And times are tough right now. People don't want to spend their money on garbage. And this could have been an easy win for Disney, is what I'm saying. You know? Because it would have been a movie your whole family could go and see. And I think it's like, I don't know. I hear the people who did go and see it, there was a few of reviewers. They were saying it's like terrible. I think I saw one of them was like this one drunk guy, like a drunk Irish guy. I don't know how to explain it. That guy, and then there was Angry Joe. It was on YouTube, so Angry Joe. Yeah, they were saying how. I just wanted to see what was like, how bad. Yeah, it was pretty bad. At least the plus of the Chinese version, they'll replace... Oh, really? I didn't know that.
I see you're a very perceptive man, Mr. Sykes. We found traces of blue crystals on some of the bodies.
Oh, you found the blue dust on the slashed bodies?
No, these bodies were not slashed. They were decayed. I wasn't sure what the particles were.
Aliens.
So I sent them down to the forensic
I
lab
hope
for
this leads to
analysis.
aliens, otherwise this whole thing has been a waste of time.
You must know that I have received 5 bodies
And we're
this
getting
week
through all
related
this
to
and then no
killer.
aliens? Fuck that.
I'm in a very serious business.
Don't build it up and then no
I'm telling
aliens
you,
come out.
This is as serious as it gets.
Something better happen. I wish to take a look at Officer Rizzo's body.
She was so cut up, I felt that putting her in a regular locker room
Go woke, go
wouldn't
broke.
be right.
We keep hearing that, and it's so true. The Captain America thing just, you know, didn't do well. Now this... That makes the Captain America thing look a whole lot better. They just keep, like, I don't know, what could potentially be, like, big-time winners. It's just stupid mistakes.
She's on floor 7. That's our
No, I shouldn't say
special
mistakes,
floor.
right? These are like...
Now, if you have any further questions, I'll be happy to answer them. If not, I'll be happy to take
This
them
was on
upstairs.
purpose. Oh shit, I should have asked him everything. Oh.
As you see, there's not much left to go.
What's
by.
up with that
The
rug
deep
on the bottom there?
lacerations in the torso resemble the maws of a Sundarban tiger, but the 2-inch depth of these slashes is remarkable, even for those man-eaters. A peculiar pattern is recurrent in all the lesions, an upward cutting stroke. This is quite atypical of the downward clawing pattern of most animals. You will note the number of cuts in the throat and face. They are seen at both lateral directions and at considerable
I hope this
heights
isn't
from the
Screw Me.
ground, indicating a bipedal attacker. When she was found, the hands were completely severed in an
It said
upward
here,
motion,
like, talk to the
probably
mortician
in a
about
last
everything when the
defensive
conversation's
attempt.
over. Take
Really
to see the
tough.
Rizzo's body. Like, there's a few things I could have asked him. I don't know if it matters.
Excuse me, I feel.
Oh, feminist and probably. It's just gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse. We get nothing but garbage, man. We got the Assassin's Creed thing is just so bad. Let's hope it ends there, huh? I hope that's the, like, I don't know, something tells me that that's not the end. Like, I don't know. I don't know why. I have a feeling like it's like just the beginning. I hope I'm wrong. I hope it's like, you know, that's the end of it. Like, people are gonna learn, okay, this is it. In the video game industry, you know, like AAA. I don't know. I feel like it's wishful thinking. They're not gonna learn. They're gonna be like, you know what our mistake was? It should have been a woman, a black woman lesbian samurai. That's where they went wrong. Yeah. Too much masculinity, you know? Too masculine. Okay, so let's hope I did everything right. Even though I don't think I did. I think we're okay. Unfortunately, the state of Officer Rizzo leaves you feeling quite ill. And you have to leave the room. After you've been sick, enter the locker room again. After you've been sick.
Blood is splattered.
That sounds like screaming, but it's stopped now. I better check this out. But I better be careful. What is going on, man? Oh. Oh, he's dead too now? Uh-oh. What the hell is going on, man? And so why can't we see the deaths?
You carefully remove the goggles and try to wipe free.
I want to see the fatalities. That's not good. He's dead. Okay, so we take that.
Splotches of blood collect around the mortician's body.
Oh, that sounds good.
Blood collect around the mortician's
I want
body.
pizza. Give me a piece. That your mugger stole the keys. Oh. Unfortunately, you suddenly realize that your mugger stole the keys to your apartment. Go through the door on the left that leads the keys to my apartment. Oh, okay.
The double door.
Let's leave. So whatever to kill. See, it is an alien. It has to be.
You pull open the doors and walk
Right?
into the corridor.
It turned into whatever it turned into. Body snatcher killed him. Jumped out the window. I should go home and take some time to think about. Oh damn! Those mongers took my keys. That's true. Okay, it says go to the door on the left leads to stairs.
You rush down the stairs and out of the building.
Okay, I guess we're going back to work. Shit. We can't. We can't handle the fatalities. You're right. We couldn't handle it. It was too much. Oh, the other game though had it though. The Orion Conspiracy. They weren't shy. They showed every fatality. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. I'm grateful it has a soundtrack.
You take the sub.
Oh, we're almost at chapter 3. It's got 5 chapters. Still going to say DOS? Okay. Good for you, Nukem 3D. Congratulations. You should read the Bible, though. Right, Mongerface? For 3! Yes! What is new in the world? Mongerface is in the building. He's trying to say, I don't know, he's trying to like say DOS. Okay. Who cares? I was just saying a fact one time, you know, like that back in the day when you worked for Microsoft, they had to say MS-DOS, you know, or they get fined. For guys, you know. And Nukem 3D took that like DOS, DOS, DOS. Nobody cares. He thinks I get upset if he says DOS. Nobody cares. Thank you for saying DOS and not saying Amiga. Like how easy it is to get him to say Amiga. Type it in. He almost did. He was about to. He was like, I'm gonna type in Amiga. Okay, examine the wad of gum. Look at my desk.
A collection.
Take the gum. See? Easy.
After several minutes of twisting,
Big time, you know? Is this like
you managed to separate your key?
I know Nukem 3D like the back of my hand.
After seeing what was left of Officer
So
Rizzo,
easy.
I just had to get out of there. The room was spinning as fast as my stomach. I just couldn't handle looking at that corpse. All those pieces of her. It was like the son of a bitch was trying to sculpt her into a piece of
You know, he's got
artwork.
all this hate in his heart, yeah?
What the hell happened while I was gone? I scanned that room when I first walked in, and I certainly didn't see anyone crouching in a corner.
See what happens if I take this off.
This guy works quick. He didn't have more than 2 minutes before I entered the room again. How fast do you have to be to pull that off? Fast? How about inhumanly strong? Those
Oh, you
were
hate
metal
Amiga?
bars over that window. It would take a pull tractor to pry those free. And he pulled
Why do you
them
hate
off
Amiga?
with
Is it bad?
tin Foil. The way I see it, the killer slammed the body tray into the mortician and then grabbed the dead body and broke through the window to his escape. Which all makes sense if it weren't for some huge gaping.
I just want to know where's all the hate
Like,
come
why would
from.
anyone steal a mangled body? Are we talking a cultist here? Or maybe someone with an extreme fetish? Even so, that wouldn't explain how he could jump several stories without splattering. The only thing I saw outside that was disturbed was the open manhole. If only I was in that room when this all happened. First Nick, then that police officer,
That's
and
true.
finally the mortician. What the hell is going on? I keep getting this shaky feeling like I'm
That's
snooping
true.
around a house
MS
with a flimsy
DOS is
structure.
better, but I don't know if Amiga
The more I
sucks.
pry, the closer I get to it all collapsing around me. I just
It's
need
hard
some
to,
sleep.
you know, it's hard.
I'll deal with it all tomorrow.
You know, MS DOS is one of the greatest libraries. Has one of the greatest libraries ever. It's hard to, you know. It's unfair to Amiga, you know. It really is. Oh, we have a video phone. Okay, let's look at it.
You activate the phone.
Hi, Tim.
Jessica, hi. How did you get my number?
I checked your wallet out when I brought you back to my place.
Oh.
Oh.
Listen, I wanted to apologize for Frankie's behavior. He really isn't a bad guy.
Well, I'm sure he isn't.
This whole wallet thing, though.
Well, I really want to talk to you.
Yeah, me too. About the wallet.
Well,
I have a friend who works at the Skyline
I was missing
restaurant.
about like $40.
I'll try to make reservations. I'll tell you what, I'll page you as soon as I do.
Great, I've been meaning to go there myself.
Listen, Tim. I
Still
really
using
have to
pagers
go.
in
We'll
2010
talk over
in this
dinner.
game.
Wait, guess I'll see you soon.
So Nukem 3D is a big time hater. Whoa, 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 whoa. VA Tracks. What's up, brother? VA Tracks. I'm gonna have to confront you about something. You guys are ready? This is big. This is big. This is allegations. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. I'm a hater of Amiga? No, not that. No. What are the boys up to? Oh, we're playing this game, Synergy. It's not bad. It's just like, you know, it's starting to get good. I think it's going to be Aliens. We're hoping it is Aliens. But that controller... Does that controller that you were reviewing have macros? VA Tracks? Can you cheese with that controller? I saw somebody else do a review. I think it was the same controller. Some guy was like, yeah, you can put like, he was basically like, you know, I'm like, hey, can't do that. He didn't review that portion. He didn't review that portion. I see a VA Tracks. See, now I cannot get that controller. I don't believe in that. Macros are a big thing now. Everybody's using them. So what I do, okay. Answer the call. Look at the newspaper on the table.
You spot the latest issue of the New Ars Chronicle.
Why is it that I put in over 40 hours a week covering stories, and I have to turn all the way to the section F before I see anything I wrote? This guy's always complaining about anything. That pizza, I bet, man. I want some pizza. See, Nukem 3D is selfish. Doesn't even offer any. You know, we're all starving over here. We haven't ate. He's like, oh man, oh, it's so good. My belly's full. All right. Become a macro bro. No. Why would you even use them for? One guy was showing. He was showing it on, he was reviewing the same one, and he was doing it at, and I was like, oh shit. And I was like, hey, wait a minute. I don't know, but apparently it's frowned upon if you go to like tournaments and stuff. I mean, online tournaments, nobody could know what you're doing. Anybody could, but like, if you actually go to, yeah, you can't use any of that stuff. So it wouldn't be a controller you'd probably even be allowed to use. Yeah, I think so. I think if you would bring that controller to like, yeah, they'd probably be like, no, you can't use it. I had so much I had to throw some away. Yeah, and there was like poor children, starving children, like right outside his door. You know, just like, please, sir, if I can just have a piece. And he just throws it like in the trash right in front of him. He's like, get a job. He throws it in the. It's cold, sir. Please. Kind of guy Nukem 3D is. Heartless. If Itchy asked, I would. I predict it would. It probably wouldn't execute properly. Probably not. Anyway, I wouldn't get it anyway. I remember I'm like the 6 button. I like the 6 button in the front. I have to have that. But yeah, this macro thing is it's an issue for the what do they have now? They have controllers that do auto aim. Along with the macros and everything. Make for other games, you know. Okay, so what else am I supposed to do here, Ed? Look at the pager and take it, okay?
Like an infant, the beeper is small in size and large in voice. You check and make sure the battery is fully charged, then put it in your pocket.
You kick the children? You see? And he kicks them. Alright, are we checking our pager? Do we miss any drug deals? Okay, open the drawer under the sink, look at the drawer, and take the plastic baggies. See, this guy's a straight up... Dude, this guy's selling. He's got a pager, he's got baggies. Think? Let's see.
You open a drawer to find a collection of plastic lunch bags and twist ties.
See? What's going on over here, man?
You take a plastic bag and twist tie.
Oh, is this Return to Ringworld? No. No, this is Synergist. Sin. Very sinful, like Nukem 3D. No. We are all sinners. Especially Nukem 3D.
He's a hypocrite. He's going to hell.
My grapefruit. Okay, so we got the plastic bag. Pager, UV, plastic bag. Okay. That's all you can do here for now. So leave your apartment. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's roll. How do I get out of here?
The outside world scrapes against your splintered door. You open the... You walk outside.
Oh yeah, this one, the one I have right now is so good. Yeah, I get it from this one market. It's the only place that has like really good grapefruit. So outside your apartment, go down the subway. Oh shit. That sounds good, right? Look at that. Yum dogs. Oh, I want one. You guys want a hot dog? Okay, so where are we going? Let's go back to murder scene.
You take the subway to the murder scene.
Well, what else is going on, man? Kind of dead. No, I was waiting. I don't know what I was waiting for. The police and crowd have all gone now. Enter the alley. Okay, nice.
You enter the alley.
Where are we going to sin? What? Rephrase that. Rephrase that, sinner. Use your UV goggles on anything in the alley, so you... Okay.
A pair of UV goggles you borrowed from the mortician. You put on the goggles.
Put on those goggles. Look at that. Oh, there you go. There you go. He's got the Google goggles. You now see some organic tissue near the wall. I do.
A weak, rusty chain link fence twists uselessly around part of the alley.
It's this, right?
A weak... The victim's last gasp of life has been outlined by
Oh, where are we going to sin in the game? I don't know. The game is called Synergist, so there's already a lot of sinning going on in the game. Itchy hands me a Bible and it gets thrown away. You see? It's going to hell. You see? Oh, oh, there it is. It seems like Forensic Alan missed something. How could she miss that? Oh, she didn't have the goggles.
You clasp some oozing remnants with a tissue paper. Before the mass is completely lifted from the ground, it begins to bubble, and putrid vapors are freed. As it begins to melt away, you drop it, and the bubbling stops.
Okay, this thing will dissolve before I can bring it anywhere. I need to put it in some thing or it'll dissolve before I could get it anywhere. Is this a heretic game? No. Maybe, who knows? We'll see. If it starts mentioning the Bible, or throwing away the Bible like Nukem 3D, then yeah. This game will go straight to hell and burn. I'm kidding. But yeah, you are. Go ahead. Okay, get some organic tissue on the wall. Maybe you can get it analyzed. Try to pick it up. But you quickly realize this is not a good idea. You need something to put the organic tissue in. Wear your UV goggles again and use a plastic... Okay, I see. Good. Good. Good.
You put on the goggles.
And Star Wars? No. Star Wars I can watch. The old school Star Wars I could do. But Lord of the Rings is not. You guys are hyping that up, man. No, you guys don't really like that. Come on. You guys don't have to pretend with me. It's okay. It's alright, guys. Don't worry, Here we're all safe, We don't have to pretend we like Lord of the Rings. It's okay. You can say it sucks. It's boring. It's overrated. It's alright. You're not going to get hate over here. Cast into the fire. Yeah, I think Nukem 3D is gonna end up being a Christian. Watch. The walls are gonna close in on him. He's not gonna know where else to go. Philosophically, just everything around him. Truth will hit him. Oh, I don't know about the books. I can't say the books. The books, who knows? They're probably good. I'm going to bet that the books are really good. But the movies, come on. The first one's okay. The first one's not that bad. But don't give me the second one and then the third one. Shut up. I'll give you a pass, even the second one, but like the third one, don't even try it. Don't even try to pretend that was a good movie. That was a crybaby fest. You like that movie? You're a crybaby. The whole movie, they're just crying, and it's a waste of time. You're just like. I saw the whole thing. I didn't see the first one in theaters, but I saw the other two in the theaters. And I was just like, oh man, I fell asleep. I was like, Jesus, wake me up. That's just me though. Hey, you don't have to pretend to like Lord of the Rings, guys. You're safe here. It's like default, you have to just say like you like Lord of the Rings automatically. Like, yeah, I love it. Oh, yes. Love Lord of the Rings.
Like Star
You
Wars
take
too.
the
You gotta.
tissue and
You
put
have
it
to.
in a plastic bag.
Do you like? Oh, you like the movies, The Ring of Power? Yeah, I heard The Rings of Power was bad too, but I didn't watch those, so I can't really say. But I've seen the whole series, the first 3 movies. I think the first one's all right. You know, it's like not bad. I think it's kind of overhyped. This is me. I understand though that why people like. I get it. The second and third one, no, I'm like, no, dude. I don't know. It just doesn't hit me like it hits other people. I get it though. I'm not gonna hate on people like it. There's some other stuff. There's a whole lot stuff that's worse out there. I'll just say that. Lord of the Rings is not one of them, but I just don't like it. If I say, not saying you guys are. I'm saying if I tell people like, I'm not really. They look at me like, well, I'm like, yeah, yes. Someone is not that care for Lord of the Rings. Or Harry Potter, for that matter. That's right. Yeah, I don't give a shit about fucking little kids playing with magic and shit. I can care less. It's not. I guess this doesn't do it with me. I get it. If you're into that. My brother, hey, he's older than me. He loves it. He likes the whole thing. The TV show is so woke. Yeah, for me it was like I like both actually. I like Star Wars, the originals, but I was not like a huge. I liked other stuff. I guess because it was a little bit like I grew up in the 80s and probably grew up in the 70s. Star Wars would probably be a whole lot more. And Star Trek. I like Star Trek. Yeah, I like Star Trek too. Now, I don't know. I haven't seen the new stuff, so I can't really say. Yeah. But from the first 3, all the like other stuff that they try to make like with Star Wars, man, I didn't like any of it. I just don't even like that. Honestly, I'm like so tired of it. Anything Star Wars, I look at it, I just want to just change it. Like I don't know what it is. It's like a repellent. As soon as I see anything Star Wars, I don't want anything to do with it. Yeah, no, I never said I didn't like the originals. I said they were okay. They're like, when I was a kid, I liked them. Now I don't go out of my way to watch them today. Like the first 3, they're very long and they just don't. I don't know. They just don't do it for me. Back in the day, yeah, when I was a kid, I just can't do it anymore. I don't know. They're not bad. Disney ruined Star Wars for you? Yeah, I can't like anything that they show for like anything Disney does with Star Wars. That's what I'm saying. Like it's like I don't want anything to do with it. I can care less. Dude, they milk the shit out of it.
Tokens issued by the New Aris Transit Authority.
Running low. Better go buy some more tokens at the downtown station. Okay, good. Go to the subway. Are we done here? I think we are.
You exit the alleyway.
So yeah, so don't get me wrong. Like the original Star Wars, I can't say I'm this super fan, but I did like them. You know. Lord of the Rings, I never really liked it. The first one, I was like, it's not bad. And I saw that. I didn't see it in theaters. I saw the second and third one in Lord of the Rings in theaters. But the first one I did, I heard my sister saw it and she told me about it. And she's like, she loved it. She was like, it's such a great movie. And I was like, oh really? I was like, wow. She's like, you gotta see it. So I went to go rent it, and I saw it. I was like, that's all right. I was like, I just forgot about it afterwards. I didn't really. I was like, maybe you had to. I was in my mind. I was just like, maybe you had to see it in theater, and that's why I went to go see the second one in the theater. And I fell asleep twice. I'm not kidding. I fell asleep, and I was high. Okay, usually when I go to the theater and I'm blown or something, I am in. I go high on purpose. I'm like, I hit a bowl. I go in there and I'm just like ready to be entertained. You know? At that time I was like, dude, I fell asleep. I was like, this is so boring. That's just me. Look, not, you know, one man's opinion. You know? My thing was episode 7, I thought the guy who was Stormtrooper was going to be the main character. Then they made Rey the worst character ever be be the main. I'd be careful. That's why I wouldn't want to get anything. I wouldn't want to get into anything that is Disney. Unless it's like already out and established. Like the whole series came out already. That way I don't have to get established, like watch it the whole way and then realize it turns into like woke garbage. I'd rather wait till afterwards and then people are saying, oh no, it's actually good, you know, it does. Okay, so where do I buy this, like, do I go to the traffic controller? Use the ticket machine to buy it. Okay. Where's the ticket machine? Maybe I have to go,
The sign points you in the right direction.
There's a bum. Lights. I guess let's go like this. I think it's just gonna take us though to the different screen. Oh, okay, never mind. Alright. Let me, since I guess we're in the scary part. I hope a xenomorph pops out. I'm telling you, they should have had what is it? They Live. 2 games would have been proper. 2 kind of games they could have done with They Live. Is a adventure game for sure. Or I would say like a RPG. Isometric action RPG. There you go. With shooting. All out of bubblegum. I heard Snow White is doing good numbers. Oh yeah, I went to go see it. Oh, it's... What's that? It's a great movie. Yeah, man. It's one of my faves. I think it's going to go down in history. One of the... No, I didn't see it. Nobody saw it. Where's the ticket machine?
You buy a handful of tokens and hope they last until your car is fixed.
And then what? Oh, okay. Let's go.
You go through the turnstile and board the train.
That's loud. Okay. Let's go to the police department.
You take the subway to the New Aris Police Department.
I had a hunch there'd be something at the crime scene. I mean, with this killer thrashing all about and pieces of the body found everywhere,
I like
there
that
was
there's
bound to
no
be some
time
evidence strewn
restraints
about.
in this game.
I knew their search
It's
wouldn't
got
be
that
thorough
countdown
enough.
feel, you know?
I finally have something tangible, something I can work with.
I hope it gets a little bit more crazier and psychological later. In the beginning, it seemed like they were trying to be philosophical
That
and
means I've
stuff.
got to go through Barbarelli. I hope he doesn't give me hassle. I like the man, but if he harasses me, I'm going to have to put some serious pressure on him. This is the best evidence.
But
I
cool.
have.
I mean, look at
Nothing's going
it.
to
It's
stop me from getting this
1996.
killer.
Hey, the game takes you back. I mean, look at the.
Just take a deep breath. I picked up some new evidence I needed badly. I mean, things are starting to work out.
They did a great job of combining. It looks like it's both hand drawn and also I forget what they call it.
A highly decorated door stands proud.
Get in there. Was the Aliens adventure game any good? I never played it. We should play it. It's more like a visual novel. It plays more like that. But I'm down. I feel like that's more like in the end of the year type thing, you know? Like December, November, you know? October, maybe. Do we just go straight in? Okay, let's go. Let's go straight in. I can't say I'm
walk
looking
down the
forward to
corridor and
anything
enter
going on in the
Barbarelli's
video game
office.
industry. Every now and then I just go to look at the indie scene, what's going on. But that's it. I'm stuck on this Exodus. Oh shit, we're here. Talk to him about everything. Oh, steer the conversation to him being unfaithful to his wife. I don't know if that's any of our business. No, let's go ahead.
A distressed-looking man sits in a black chair, glaring at reports like it's the source of his aggression.
Let's go talk to the man. This might not end well.
You attempt a conversation.
I don't have time for interviews, Matchin.
Mansion? He's calling me Mansion? Okay, alright, I'll leave you alone. Bye. Are you busy?
Damn right I'm busy. This psychotic going around town is turning this place upside down.
Listen, I need to use the forensic lab.
Look, it's off limits and you know it.
It's good to see you're handling things so well. Please, it's for a story I'm doing.
Oh, look, Matchin. This whole place is falling apart with me trying to keep it together. I don't need you getting in the way.
How's your social life?
Matchin, what are you talking about?
Uh-oh. I'm talking about restaurants. I'm talking about being unfaithful to your wife, you son of a bitch.
And what do you know, Matchin?
I know everything. I've got photos. And I'll use them. Okay, enough to draw conclusions. Don't worry, I have something your wife would love to get her hands on.
Whatever, Matchin.
Oh! Walk up, talk to him about everything, steer the conversation being unfaithful, show him the taped up letter you got. Okay. Where's that taped up letter? There you go. Here you are, you
You
son of a
hold up the
bitch.
letter and Barbarelli glares at you.
I think this letter provides pretty conclusive evidence, don't you?
Yeah? Well, what the hell is it any of your business?
Oh! I'm just mental. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's. Yeah, me too. That's definitely. But I also have to wait to see if hopefully it's gonna be optimized for. I think it should be okay, actually, because yeah, I think it's gonna be fun. Because Silent Hill 2 Remastered was pretty beefy, and it played fine on my 3080, so I was just worried, like, maybe, like, it's gonna be, like, you're gonna have to have, like, maybe I have to jump up to the 40 series, you know? But I think I'm gonna be okay. Look, I'm really sorry. I wouldn't do this if it wasn't so important.
You know, the last time you said that, you nailed my partner.
I appreciate this.
Get out of my face, Mädchen.
Okay. Leave his office. We got to go to the forensic lab. We're doing our own forensics now.
You walk
We're
out of the
working.
office
We
and
work
out
for the
to corridor.
tabloids, by the way, in this game. I don't know why we're doing all this shit, or how we're doing all this. Now, where's that forensic lab? Dimly lit sign. Oh, okay, yeah. We gotta go this way. Metal Gear Solid 3.
You walk down the hall and enter the forensic lab.
A remake. A remake remastering. No, this remake. So a remake with no Kojima? Was Kojima involved in any, like, maybe he's getting some money? Oh no. Or all property belongs to Kodami, right? In the end. I know the Metal Gear Solid thing. I don't know. Not that it matters. I mean, they have a perfect thing to work off of, right? I mean, Silent Hill, I don't think they have the original developers behind it. And I think the Silent Hill 2 remake is better than the original. Yeah, I'm that's when I'm like worried that they might take liberties like too much. I hope they don't make all the girl characters ugly. Like they did with Silent Hill. That's the only thing that I didn't like about Silent Hill 2 Remake. That why did they have to make all of them look weird, you know? Yeah, what's with them and like they can't have beautiful women in their games anymore? Yeah, all of them just looked weird. I'm just saying the original one had like at least 2-3 of them. Okay, so what am I doing here? So you can't get your organic analyzed.
Use your pen and pad on the door. Okay. On the door? What? Okay. Where's my pen and pad?
Your pad is... You write a short note with a pager number you can be reached at and place it on the door.
Are gonna gain like 30 pounds. And they're gonna look like David Duchovny for some reason. Like, what was up with that? Like in the first one, I remember in the original Silent Hill 2, she looked kind of like was it the chick from Friends? You know, she was like, and now she looked like David Duchovny. I sure hope that note doesn't blow off. I've got to see the forensic. Yeah, people were doing memes of it and everything. I was like, yeah, it's totally true. She does look like David. So I hope they don't do that bullshit. But again, I kind of trust them with this remake because of what they did with the Silent Hill 2 remake. I thought they did a great job. Overall. Other than that, I think they got it down. Hopefully they do the same thing. They have been working on it for a while now. Maybe working on it now, they probably have a lot more respect for what Kojima was doing, you know, with that game. Because I bet you it wasn't easy. Even remaking, even having the foundation already for them, you know, still was not easy. I know those Metal Gear games, Metal Gear Solid games, took a lot out of Kojima. I bet they did, man. I bet that's why he was like frustrated. He didn't want to do them anymore. Like, I bet it was like a love-hate thing. Like, he wanted to do it, but he probably didn't because of the work. Okay, make sure you stick it to the door with adhesive tape. Okay. Where's my adhesive tape?
You tape the note firmly to the window so it won't fly off.
Yeah. I mean, Silent Hill 2 for the most part, I mean, there was none of that stuff going on there. Hope the message doesn't come through. Yeah, that whole message thing is like very true. Look at that, like, it's all about the message. Who cares if you go broke? Like, who cares if you spend, as long as you just, it's crazy. It's like trying to turn our society into this, like, this is what I feel like. And look, however you feel about it, it's like trying to turn our society into this, like, I don't know, this Sodom and Gomorrah type, over-sexualized kind of society where all of it is about sex. Right? Isn't that in the end what it's all about? Like your sexual preference? You know, you're a guy or who likes guys, or you're a girl, you know, and that's how you that's how you label yourself. And that's all okay. That's all normalized. And they're preaching that all in the movies, you know, and not just movies, but every media. Okay, leave the lab. Oh, let's do that.
You open. You walk out the door and into the hall.
Why? I don't know. I interviewed Ambrose 2 days ago. Things have been so crazy. I better finish my story for Hall Mags. Okay. The message.
You open the doors and leave the building.
The message. We got to go back to the work. New Aris Chronicle.
You take the subway to the New Aris Chronicle.
I think some studios, I think investors are. You know what I mean? Like, do you really want to lose all that money? Like right now, this girl, right, who was the star of that movie, Snow White. Like, now, if Disney or anybody ends up trying to put her as a marquee name, you know, as like the star of a movie or anything, I think investors are going to end up pulling out. They're probably not going to want to invest in that. So her career, as far as that, she's going to have to, like, I mean, you can make a comeback, but it's a big, you know. But I don't know. I don't know if the for some reason I have a feeling it's always going to come back, this ideology. Because it creeped up so far, right? Like it's so crazy how far it came, right? Like, it's gotten so far where it's crept up to in Congress, and it's like people are making laws from it, and I don't think it's going anywhere, you know? Like, right now, everything is cool, but give some more time. We don't know what's going to happen in the future, you know? Talk to Dave if you like. He's looking for something. Okay, now use your computer monitor to finish writing the article on Victor Ambrose. Do it.
You sit
but like
down
the big
and write
people
the
like
article with
like
great
Disney, they're gonna
intensity.
keep pushing with that. They're gonna keep. I think Ubisoft too. Some people are saying they're like Ubisoft's end up gonna sell. Who knows? We'll see. Because, you know, Ubisoft has a lot of like IPs. They can probably just end up packaging them for sales and see if they can make their money back. You know. But who knows? They might end up starting to sell out. Who knows? You're missing some important information. Stand up and leave the building. Go right to the subway. Okay.
We're going back to the last chance bar. Ooh, Xbox? You think? Maybe. But don't think Xbox is out as a console. Yeah, they're done. Yep. And if PlayStation isn't careful, they'll be next. PlayStation has to be making all the right moves from now on. Oh, we're going to the last chance bar, okay.
You take the subway to the last chance bar.
But it hasn't been very good for Xbox. Xbox has even been talking about, I mean, their team's been talking about this is probably going to be their last one. Who knows, they might go for another one, but I think that would be their last one for sure. But this might be it. They're going to try to just, what I think they're going to try to do is try to get everybody to, I think everybody's trying to jump into that. Everyone's trying to take a piece from what Steam is doing. Everybody's trying to be like the next Steam, you know? And I think Xbox is trying to do, I think even Nvidia is trying to do it. They're not trying to do it like, they haven't announced it, but you know how they're trying to do their like, this is my theory. You know how like you have to like download a new software. I mean, you always had their software or whatever, but now it's like a whole, like you have to, you know, like they had this whole change, right, recently. I think watch, they're going to try to like start making you get games from there, like directly from. That's why they want you to sign up, you know? Like, why do I have to sign up? It's like, I already bought your stupid fucking, I just spent $600 on your, 600. That would be nice, right? I spent almost $1,000 on your graphic card. You're making me sign up, put my email to update
The
it.
cement You find a discarded pamphlet that was around the food shelter ticket you gave to
Oh, they do? Oh, they're gonna fail. Yeah, no. Steam already got that. And there's so many going on right now. Yeah, no one's gonna get it. I guess I was supposed to pick up a pamphlet from there.
with overflowing trash encasing the alleyway. You wonder why there is a garbage can at all.
The pamphlet has information I was looking for. Where's this pamphlet? Driver's license, knife.
Maybe this is the wrong one. I gotta check. It says check the... Okay. Last chance bar. Search through the rubbish bin and you find a pamphlet that was wrapped around the food ticket you gave to the bum. The pamphlet has the information you were looking for, so you can finally finish your article. Since you are here, climb down the steps into the bar. Okay. I don't remember getting the pamphlet, though. Maybe I do have it? I don't know. Maybe I do, I don't know.
With over...
I'll just click everywhere. When all's fail... Oh, no, I'm supposed to go this... No. They're good. That theory makes sense, right? They're trying to copy Steam, yeah. I think everyone's trying to do that. They're trying to build their own. They want to make you download their app, and they want to be the next. They want to be like Steam. Steam makes so much money.
You decide to go back to the last chance.
They don't have to build a console. They don't have to, right? That's what they want to do. Everyone's trying to make their own one. Like, I'm well, I only have 2.
You climb down the steps.
And I'm sticking with that. Steam and GOG. It says go down here. Why would I go? Talk to the drunk woman sitting at the bar and ask if she's seen a friend of yours. She wants another drink. Talk to the bartender about everything. Okay.
Let's
go talk.
Yeah? What do you want?
I was wondering if you've seen a friend of mine here.
Well, buy me a drink, and we'll talk. So there is! Whoa. This must be my lucky day.
Alright. She wants another drink. Talk to the bartender about everything. When you get a chance, ask for a beer. Unopened. He will give you a bottle of beer. Okay.
Hey there, what can I get you?
Oh, he's an android. This is the year 2010, by the way, guys. This is what happens in 2010. There's going to be androids. So they thought. Can you tell me about a blue powder?
Don't ask questions you can't afford to get answered.
Right, what's that supposed to mean? You threatening me? What can you tell me about a pimp named Frankie?
He's trouble, especially if you owe him rent money, if you know what I mean. My advice, don't.
Don't what? So, are cyborgs any good at mixing drinks?
Make the best drinks around. Just ask any drug dealer, hooker, bum.
I'll ask him. I'll just have a beer, an unopened bottle.
Several wobbly...
Did I get a bottle of beer? Okay. So, he gives you a bottle of beer. Now leave the bar. Ask for a beer, a bottle of beer, now leave. Okay, I thought I was gonna give her the beer for some reason. Okay, no, we just go.
Okay. Is that like the Matrix? Did we just hit a glitch there in the Matrix?
Because how are we not living in a simulation, bro? The more I think about it, bro, we're living in a simulation.
I guess we go back to the New Oris Chronicle. Keep forgetting where that is. Oh no. Yeah?
You take the subway to the New Aris Chronicle.
Okay, we go back. Use your monitor to finish your article on Victor Ambrose. Okay. Brother of Dean Ambrose. The simulation bros are so annoying.
You use
like
the
if you
information
feel
from the pamphlet
this
to
is
finish your
reality, really a simulation, why do anything? Seriously. You always hear Joe Rogan bring that up, right? And people just are quiet, like they don't want to. I guess he thinks we're in a simulation. What do you guys think, huh? This is all just a simulation? This is just an AI construct? Not real. I have to move like that too, because it's just an illusion. Everything is an illusion. How do we know anything? What the hell is Halmag's problem? I finished one article. Can he understand how hard things have been? We live in an MS-DOS simulation. Now that's a possibility. MS-DOS simulation, not Amiga or not anything else. If it was Amiga, that wouldn't make sense. Yeah, just I don't think it's possible with the Amiga. Or anything. Commodore or Atari ST, Apple, Macintosh, Impossible. But with MS-DOS, everything is possible. So after that, what do? Stand up, you automatically take finished article to your boss, but being not so nice guy that he is, he doesn't appreciate all your hard work. Oh. Nobody appreciates me. Leave the building. Oh, you get a page message from Jim and the forensics lab saying... Okay, so we're leaving? Wait, hold on, let me save. I better check my pager. Check your pager, man. 1996. Look at that. Mr. Mackin. This is Chief Forensic Jim Stearns. I got your note. Sorry I missed you here at the lab. I have returned and will be here for some time. Drop by at your earliest convenience. So we're still using pagers in 2010. This game came out in 1996. I guess they didn't see a world without pagers. They're like, nah, man. Remember everybody had to have a pager?
Like, you weren't cool if you didn't have a pager. Page me, man. VA Track still has a pager. Pretty sure. Okay, let's get out of here. We're going to the police department.
You take the subway to the New Aris Police Department.
This game was made in it was released in 96. It was like kind of like when they kind of stopped making them. They started dying out. The PlayStation was out by then, dominating. It's a different era now, you know? 3D came in.
The wandering officers would like nothing better than for someone to break up the monotony of their day.
Okay. Go right into forensics. Okay, well.
You walk down the hall and enter the forensic lab.
Oh, here we go. True to his word, Jim is here. Talk to him about everything. When conversation is over, leave the lab. Okay.
Ah, you must be Mr. Matchin. Captain Barbarelli phoned to say you'd be arriving. He was not in a good mood. No, not at all.
Not at all. Have you seen anything odd involving a blue dust?
Blue dust particles, It's very peculiar you should mention that. Very strange indeed. Well, as it happens, we have come across blue dust particles in some recent cases.
Okay, can you tell me about the recent cases?
We have found bodies that have literally decomposed from their original form. The remnants show structural DNA alterations, probably through some sort of chemical induction. We're almost positive that the blue dust has something to do with it, but we're not sure.
Do you have any samples of the blue dust?
No, as a matter of fact, I don't.
Sure, man?
The last of it was sent out for analysis.
Take some hits. Okay, when do you expect the results?
Hard to say. It would be about
Just smoke
3
some of that blue
days
shit.
at least. Yeah, that seems right.
Okay, do you know what this dust actually is? I think it's blue cocaine.
Well, we're not sure what it is per se.
It's super cool.
But from its molecular
Super
structure,
cool.
it seems that someone sure went to a lot of trouble synthesizing it.
That was a Upright Citizens Brigade. Okay, it's like a new drug cult, man. Okay, what can you tell me about this new serial killer?
Other than he brutally shredded 5 victims in the past week, nothing. You see, there isn't a pattern to his attacks.
What about it? Where's Half-Life 3, huh?
Funny you ask. We found one of the serial killer's latest victims there.
What can you tell me about Jennifer Allen?
This building is not for her. She prefers the unpredictability of the outside world.
Have you ever read the new Aris Chronicle?
The New Aris Chronicle, eh? I've subscribed to that newspaper for years.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes.
Really?
They not only make wonderful floor mats, but they also sop up stray blood quite well.
Oh, that's great. I'd like you to look at this organic sample.
My, look at this sample.
Could you get this analyzed for me?
I understand. call you when I'm finished.
Thank you for your time. I'd better be going. Okay. Half-Life. Yes. Okay, leave the lab. You get a page message from... Okay. We gotta go to Skyline Revolving Restaurant, and then we'll go to chapter 4. Okay.
You open the door. You walk out the door and into
Do we beat the
hall.
game, or do we just... Let me see. Check your pager, man. Tim, I talked my friend at the shuttle at the Skyline restaurant into giving us a couple of reservations for dinner tonight. I'm getting ready right now. So I'll meet you there. Okay? Jessica. Okay. Let's get out of here.
You open the doors and leave the...
What's wrong with this? The way this guy walks. They make another Half-Life, but in VR. Yeah, I heard it was good. I don't know. I wish they would have made it in just regular, you know. But they're gonna have to do that. They're gonna have to make a regular one. I think they would have made a whole lot more money too if they just made it, right? If it wasn't VR, because it's like everyone has like, do you have to get a VR set? Yeah. Holds people back. I heard it's probably the best VR game though that they've ever made though. That's what I hear some people say. Looking for this restaurant. Revolving restaurant, yeah.
You take the subway to the revolving restaurant.
You say that dreams are disjointed thoughts, fragments accumulated from the day. So why are mine so linear? It seems like every time I get physically harmed, I revert back to those visions. And every time they're slightly different. That scientist.
It feels like a fancy tech demo.
Pleasure in seeing those savants destroyed. He's afraid of them, afraid of being destroyed by them.
It's weird how like
Stop it all.
people keep thinking VR is the future.
But I just watch in fear when you
I'm not saying VR is not going to be like VR has a place definitely,
waiting.
but it's not ever going to be the mainstream. Or like the #1 game is going to be a VR game.
I wonder what Jessica would think of all this. She'd probably help me work through it.
You're far away from
If
that.
anyone's understanding of my situation, it would be her. With all she's been through, still, most would be bitter in her situation, but she's so giving. I really respect that. And when she saw me lying in a ditch, she took time to help me, even after I told her off. Still, I do get warning bells when I'm with her.
I just think it's like you're limited,
She
and
does
it also you have
a
to
habit of
wear this
attracting
thing on
trouble
top of
and
your
mean trouble at that.
face. It's
Do I
just
really want to get caught up in this situation? I always think no, but the way she watches me with her soft, tranquil gaze, any problems I have seem distant.
oh man, this place looks like it has good food. First, I was gonna say, oh, is it Chinese because of the tiger here? But then it's this Greek kind of statue. Because first I was like, dude, chow mein. The Lion's Palace chow mein. I want to get some. Yeah, there you go. Oh, that sounds good. Back in the day, the San Fernando Valley had some damn good Chinese food. Now it's kind of like you go, it's almost like, it's like, you don't know. You don't know what you're going to get. But back in the day, oh my God. Okay, this restaurant is amazing. Look at the reservation computer on the right. Okay, let's get in.
The glass door slides open. You go inside.
Freak. Oh wow. It's got waterfalls. What my geez. What kind of restaurant is this? Look. Let's use it. What is the future, though, for video games? I think it's going to be in the AI department. I feel like some companies are going to abuse it, and they're going to use it for the wrong things. Like, where it's just not going to look as good, you know? Like, you're going to tell. But, man, you could use AI for, like, some really good RPGs. Random storytelling, you know? That's going to be in the future, though. And I think they could better implement it right now with 2D. And they should. With 2D stuff. Because 3D is going to be harder. Yeah. Okay, so what am I doing here? It says, and use the computer. Ask about Skyline. Oh, about Skyline.
You see your reflection juxtaposed with the computer's text.
Yeah, that's what yeah, exactly. Fully AI NPCs, imagine that. Imagine in Elder Scrolls where like every person you talk to is just like completely random. Every game it builds up the AI, like builds up its own characters. Builds up a whole new thing every time. That's what I think AI will bring to. I think it'll change everything. It just takes like a really crafty developers, and I don't think they're gonna be from the AAA gaming. It's gonna take them longer to get in there. Someone's gonna utilize it though. Oh yeah, I could see that. Right? They don't have to do as much work. The AI can do it for them. Like a good example probably would be Resident Evil, right? They wanted to. Capcom wanted to. They can go back all the backgrounds, all the characters. Yeah, because that's an issue. Doing all that over again. If you have AI do it for you, right? Easy. And tell it you have a reservation.
You see your reflection juxtaposed with the computer's text.
How do I tell it I have a reservation? Ask about Skyline and read the information. Now ask about reservation. It'll tell you.
You see your reflection juxtaposed with the computer's text.
Use my driver's license in the card slot. Okay.
You push in your license.
Just use your driver's license in the card slot. On the slot on the right. Now take your driver's license back and back out of the computer close-up. Enter the... What?
You pull out your license.
That's weird. See, I don't know if I did this right. Isn't the Bioran HD mod made with AI? I think so. I'm not really sure what they did there. It probably was somebody, like, they took all of the, like, every background, you know? And they polished it up. Maybe they did render it, like they just took it through the AI and had it. I don't know. I'm gonna imagine they did some brushing up themselves though, too. Maybe they did have AI help, but maybe they brushed it up too. Make sure everything is in the same tint, same color. Maybe, I don't know. You'd be amazed some of these guys, like the lengths they go through. See, I'm confused. And back out of the computer close up. Enter the elevator and go. What elevator? Oh, okay.
You need to talk with the computer before the doors will open.
Oh, well that didn't happen. See, we went here. Ask about Skyline.
You see your reflection juxtaposed with
That's
the
all it
computer's
says
text.
here. Oh.
You touch the screen and read the text.
I see. The Skyline restaurant is a new presence in the city of New Aris, built with the elegance of nobody cares. How about that? Oh, I don't give a damn. Give me the food. Okay, and after that, what do we do? Oh, what?
You touch the screen and read the text.
Press here if you have a reservation. Okay, now take your driver's license back. Wait. Ask about reservations. Tell it you have a reservation.
You touch the screen and read the text.
Ah. That's what I was supposed to do.
You push in your license.
Mr. Mackin, your reservation is in order. Please enter the elevator.
You touch. You pull out.
That's how you do it.
The doors slide open. You take
Perfect.
the elevator up to the eating deck.
Talk to the maitre d', and he'll take you to your table. Okay.
You strike up a conversation.
I believe my date has reserved a table.
Oui, monsieur. Right this way. Madame has already arrived.
I didn't even dress up, man.
Your waiter will be with you in just a moment.
Hi. Glad you can make it.
Me too. I don't suppose you know of any surprise visitors that plan on throwing me out of here, do you?
I'm really sorry about that.
Very
Frankie
awkward.
Gets, well, a little testy.
That's testy? I'd hate to see him when he's in a bad mood.
We're having dinner in one of the most romantic restaurants in New Aris, and all we're doing is talking about Frankie. How about talking about us?
Yeah, you're right.
He's
It's
like,
just that I worry about you being with him. I mean, he's not exactly stable.
it's their pimp.
Well, who is living
She's
in
a
this
whore, by the
city?
way. Yeah, no, I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Well, you know what I mean.
Look, he was there when I was down on my luck and needed a helping hand. We all have our bad side. You just happened to see his.
I guess. Things
You
have
try to
been
kill him.
So crazy lately.
This guy's
can't
weak.
get
Well, I'm glad you did.
You're weak.
Ignore it. It's just my boss calling to yell at me.
Well, you don't want to make him mad. Maybe you should answer it.
Forget about it. I just want to talk to you. I would resent myself all night if I didn't say this.
Didn't say what?
I don't know.
Come on, tell me.
Well, it's just that your eyes, they're so sensuous. I can see these soft reflections gazing out at me.
And what do you see?
Dude, she just like blew like 10 guys earlier.
I
He's like, your eyes.
see you and me together.
I think you better get it.
All right. I'll be right back. But don't go anywhere.
Whoa. That was hard to watch, man. I have to admit. I'm tired too, you know? I'm like... Now get your ass back here or call me from wherever you are.
Hi, Mr. Helmax. You called? What? No, you don't understand. I'm working on the story right now. What do you mean I'm fired? That's ridiculous. What the hell?
And he gets fired. Oh shit. Oh, come on. Oh, it's like the two guys from the North Hollywood shootout. Holy crap. Alright. So what are we doing? What? Talk to the maitre d'. He'll... Okay. It starts off well, soon it goes downhill after you call your boss. Okay. The power has been cut off. You can't get back in the elevator. Enter the security room on the right. Okay.
You push the door open and enter.
Oh. Untie the... Oh, shit.
Well, what the hell are you waiting for? Untie my hands!
I don't know if I want to do that.
The security guard is frantically struggling to get free. The security guard is...
How do we untie her?
The security... You loosen her bonds and she wriggles free. The guard plays back the security tape.
Oh, thank you. Oh, it's like Terminator. Jeez.
Oh my god.
You have a gun? Give me a gun. Well, I guess I don't need to, you don't need me to stick around. What do I tell her?
No way. As soon as the police get here, you're going down to the station for questioning.
What? What? Oh, what? You know it's not me. You got handcuffed. What? Slap her. No. You think I mean, it's not really a... It's a man. Him. She. Him. She, him. Okay, Jessica might have been caught in the crossfire. I've got to go check on her. Right? I'm this what I'm doing? Oh. Is there RoboCop graphic adventure? I wish.
All damn night. I mean, how many times do they want me to relive yesterday? If only Captain Barbarelli was there. I just need to get some sleep right now.
There should be. It's perfect. Terminator would have been a great one too. They live. The Thing.
It is ironic that those who are deemed unfit for society might be the ones to save it. It is known that
They're trying to. They got this hick. Probably works on a.
However, there are certain individuals
I don't know.
who register heightened levels of electrical activity, which actually cause an increase in psychic ability. This unique gift, for reasons unknown, applies to certain idiot savants. My extensive work with these patients has led me to having a vision. My own death at the hand of one of the savants. This type of retaliation is unacceptable, and therefore it is their own actions that has caused their demise. However,
Guy works on the hay
this
farm.
trauma has also served another purpose. An increase in
Nothing
electrical
wrong with that.
activity
I'm just saying they got him. They throw him to wear a science coat, a lab coat.
They think their abilities make them superior to me, but I can show them that destiny
Doesn't do
only
anything.
slave to the present.
Okay, so we are in chapter 4. Let's see how long chapter 4 is. Oh, okay. No, there's 2 chapters left. So we just finished 3 chapters of the game. Let's see. Oh, wait. No. Super tired. We're going to call it there. We'll come back to it tomorrow. We'll finish it. But guys, thank you for watching. Honor to be your host. You guys are the best. I appreciate it. I'll be back. Hit the like button. Best damn video game channel.